It is very emotional out here right now. I don't, I want to respect people's privacy, but there are several families, loved ones here that have not heard from their loved ones that they believe were potentially on the bridge when it collapsed. Waking up to this news and truly can't believe that the Key Bridge collapsed. We're going to bring you updates as we get them. But again, really right now, this is as close as we can get. And we're just seeing a lot of different emergency vehicles make their way up closer to the bridge.
This is just shocking, very, very shocking what's going on.
So shocking, of course, right now, really the rescue operation is the main thing. So thank you so much for speaking with us. We're going to pan the camera over here. That's Howard County Fire and Rescue. We see their special operations, so we see several boats, water rescue. So really, Megan and Taylor, the main thing right now is this rescue operation. At least 7 people were told they are trying to rescue. Now I want to step aside and have our photographer Emma zoom in because we actually can see the bridge here. And this is the first time this morning that we're actually seeing the Key Bridge collapse in person. And it really leaves you speechless. I mean, it's shocking to see the damage. It's devastating. You can even see the cargo ship from where we're standing here, and really crazy to see this damage in person. People really just can't believe it. I know I was talking with one resident earlier this morning, and he actually was awoken to the collapse of the bridge. He said he and his wife thought it was an earthquake at first. It felt like an earthquake, sounded like an explosion, and then of course they woke up to the devastation of the Key Bridge collapsing. I mean, I'll tell you, when I first saw it for the first time a few hours ago, I was left speechless. I mean, pretty much the whole bridge is collapsed. So just devastating. Again, we're just hoping for a successful search and rescue mission. Right now we are joined by Governor Westmore. Obviously it's been a long 24 hours for you, so I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. What can you tell us as far as any updates with this search right now? We now unfortunately know that this is a recovery mission.
I mean, my heart is broken for these families. Yeah. You know, when I had a chance to meet with the families yesterday, I told them that we would exhaust every resource towards a search and rescue mission, air, land, and sea, which we did. And now that we've transitioned into a recovery mission, the promise that I make to them is that we are going to do the same. We'll exhaust every mission into just bringing them a sense of closure.
I did just speak with Governor Westmore about 30 minutes ago, and we were really just talking about how tragic this whole situation is today, especially this morning as we know that the 6 missing construction workers are now presumed dead. The Coast Guard said that just given how long the victims have been in this frigid water, this is unfortunately now a recovery mission. I spoke with Brian Hudson with the FBI dive team, and he says the FBI doesn't currently have a dive team in the water, but they are assisting the crews that do. He says that the recovery mission could take many days, and the current conditions are challenging for these divers.
We have a lot of sharp objects underwater, and the divers are not going to be able to see, so you're going to be working by feel.
There's no indication this was intentional, but we do know that the FBI is involved in the response. And you guys were able to rule very quickly that this was an accident.
Yeah, that we didn't believe that this had any terroristic or nefarious intent.
First, of course, our thoughts and prayers are with those 6 families. Can't even imagine what they're going through. Such a devastating and heartbreaking situation. Governor Westmore is making one thing clear, saying that it will be a very long road ahead. Now, what's left of the Key Bridge just behind us here, we'll zoom in to give you a closer look, just the devastation and the damage, and also the first crane has arrived. So now that the sun is up, we're getting a more clear picture of that. Message to the community right now, this is obviously a tough time.
I say let's keep praying for the families, because they're going through a nightmarish experience right now. But the thing that I would also say to the community is this: we are Maryland tough, and we are Baltimore strong, and we are going to rebuild this. And we're going to get it done, but we're going to get it done together. This will take time, this will take effort, and it will not be inexpensive. But I know with the support of our federal partners, we are going to get this done. We will get our economic engine going again, and we will recreate what something really is a pride of Baltimore.
Absolutely, so well said. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. I really appreciate it. And exactly just like the governor said, we are Maryland strong, and it is a long road ahead. But thank you so much again. For now, reporting live in Dundalk, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 Morning.